Assalamu alaikum friends, welcome to Excel Automation. This is 12th part of inventory management software using Excel VBA, and as you know that we are working on report section of this software. So in our last video we have learned how to generate receive report. We are working on this button, and I inform you at that time that we will generate report with two conditions. One, we will select two dates in these two DT pickers and click this receive report. So it will generate all the product transaction of received irrespective of product name. But the second condition will be that when we select two dates and select also a product, so it will give the report only the product we will select in this combo box, and it will be within the date range. So in first part what we did that we complete the coding of the lump sum report of all the products. Now we will add the coding in this button to generate a report for a particular product. So I will double click this receive report, but before I start I would like to request you to please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon so that you can get the notification of our latest videos. And one more thing I want to add here, that if you find something which you need clarification, or if you have any questions, you can ask me in comment section. So I will double click this button, and as you can see here, this was the coding which we used. Here we will change that after setting one condition. This was the condition where we mentioned that if the DT picker 1 and DT picker 2 is equal to or greater than or equal to this column, which is date column, then give us the report in this sheet, whatever the products are. Now what we add here, I'll paste the code here. This was the second condition with using else if. Here we use if, and the second condition we use through else if. Means else if sheet receive dot cells I8 greater than equal DT picker 1 and sheet receive dot cells I8 less than or equal DT picker 2 and sheets receive dot cells I3 is equal to combo box 1 dot value then. And this part of the code is similar what we have used here, only we change in condition. Here we set the condition that if the date range between these two DT picker and combo box is empty, then generate the report of all the products received irrespective of product name, okay, but within the date range. Here we keep the condition for date range, okay, same condition is set here, but only change we have made here, that sheet received dot cells I3 is equal to combo box 1 dot value. What is I3 in receive sheet? This is the I3. So what we are trying to tell in this code, that okay, we need the report within these two range, but we also want that only those products, only that product which we will select in our combo box. So we need only this report within this date range. We don't need all the product report. Okay, so only these changes we have made, and all are same as we have mentioned on the top. And one more thing I will show you, that from here we have populated the list of our product which is coming from our product list. So what I did is, here I have select this range, okay, and here I type no, actually this product list I have already created, I think. Yes, this is the products I have set this date range, range of product. So, and I give the name is products, okay. So how to populate the data in the combo box? For that I will just click this combo box, and here we will search raw source. This is the raw source, okay, and here I write the products, okay. This is the name range I have created there. So when you will write this, so after that when you will click here, you can see that all the products in that column all will be shown in the combo box. So now let us check this, is it working fine? This is the product I have selected from 8 September 2019 to July, okay. So in this case I am selecting all the products in all in full dates, means all the date are mentioned here. You can see all the record, because this received record start from 2nd May and in 20th May. So all the record displaying in our receipt sheet. But if I will select, as you can see here, there are many different products here. So if I will select any particular product, let's say nylon rope, here you can see nylon rope is only one time is mentioned, there is no other transaction. So when I click now you can see, now it's giving only nylon rope record, not any other record. If I will select wire nail, still now there are two, because there are two records of wire nails, so it is giving the two records of that. So this is the second condition, means you can generate report by all the products within the date range, or within the date range of a particular product you can generate the report. Similar will be used in issue report also, only difference will be made the columns. If the columns are more, you have to increase the column numbers, otherwise it will remain same. In next video we will I will show you how to make dynamic total of this report with formatting and some other things which will be related to this report completion. So hope you like the video, and we'll meet with next video inshallah very soon. If you still did not subscribe our channel, I would like to request you please subscribe the channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you can get the notifications. And till then, bye.